Hey guys, it's been a minute. I am back planning for this week, St. Patrick's Day. Today is Sunday, and yeah, I don't really know. I'm gonna be using this crust press kit that is St. Patrick's Day themed, duh. My nails match this kit, but I will go ahead and warn you that my nails are super janky. A couple of them are from being nervous and picking, and today is usually the day that I redo my nails. So just ignore that. I really like this kit. I like the colors. I love the double box, and just crust press paper is always buttery smooth, amazing. But yeah, so I'm gonna be back planning, like I said. Oh, I need whiteout. Timeout. Let me go get whiteout. Okay, got the whiteout. I am filming in a different setup this time. It doesn't look like it. Well, it might because of the marble background. But yeah, I rearranged some things. It's in front of a different window, which in case you didn't know, I film in front of a window. I don't use any fancy lights. I would like to. I should probably get on that so that my pictures and stuff are a little bit more, you know, pretty and white and all that. But for now, filming in front of the window works. But in case the light changes or in case something happens, it's because this is the first time I'm filming in front of this window and with this setup. If only you could see. I wish I could show you without taking it apart. But got the tripod like on the window and my desk. It's balancing. Anyway, moving along. Got my whiteout, got my bullet journal, which I'll show you in case you're curious. This is my one for 2019. And this is my March spread. So what week is this? Okay, so got this stuff going on. I don't know what's on the other side, so I'm just gonna cover it. But yeah, so this is like what I look at. This is like my messy, scribbly stuff. And then flip back a little bit. And this is like what I'm working with for back planning. So let's start writing stuff out. You know, sometimes I wonder if Erin Condren will just like start making stuff easier for us, but I don't know. My biggest thing is I don't really love the like, well, I don't know. I don't really mind the dots. I don't know where I'm going with it. Okay. I don't even know where to start, to be honest. Like, I haven't planned in a while. I didn't plan this last week. I semi-planned the week before that, and then I didn't really plan the last couple weeks. And in my bullet journal, I didn't even touch my bullet journal for February, except for to put washi samples in it. So I just have been a little all over the place with stuff lately, but let's give it a shot. Actually, I don't need to write anything out yet. Let's start with glitter headers, which last time I did a crust press kit, I was like, it doesn't matter what order I put the glitter headers in, but it does because then they won't match the date covers, which will upset me. Okay, so pink. Okay, got it. Well, let me tell you about my morning. It's been real exciting. And then I decided not to tell you about my morning. Well, I did, but later on I realized that I rambled on and this video was already an hour. Actually, it was more than an hour. We're still at an hour right now, and I've fast forwarded through this chunk because it was a whole bunch of rambling and a whole bunch of nonsense that I could talk about in a shorter amount of time later. But basically I was just rambling about the SPC party, and I will still talk about the SPC party at a later point in the clip. When I actually get to the day that it's relevant, which is today, Sunday. So anyway, sorry for the interruption, but I didn't want to have you guys sit through that. So hopefully this will be easier and everything will run smoothly afterwards. Let me finish up these and then I can start, it'll start making more sense. Okay, so Monday. Let's look on my bullet journal or in my bullet journal to see what exactly I did Monday. Well, I can tell you what came on Monday night was The Bachelor. However, I watched The Bachelor on Hulu because I hate commercials. And I have no commercials on Hulu. So I watched it Tuesday morning. That's when I do it. Which also, in case you didn't know, and in case you're a Bachelor, Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise person, part of Bachelor Nation, I do, I started doing like, it's not like Plan With Me, it's like a watch with me, I guess, for the Bachelor and Bachelorette and so on and so forth. So I'll like, I don't film it like this, but it's on my Instagram stories. So in case you're ever looking to be entertained by me making crazy faces at people, feel free to check out my Insta stories. Although now it's over, so you can't really do it, but next time, Bachelorette. So that was Monday night. And I guess I'm gonna use this pink pot of gold. Yeah. The boy that I nanny is super, he's so funny. Like, he's so into holidays. Actually, hold on. Why am I doing that? I need to go the other way. He is so into them. Like, Valentine's Day, he was so, like, he was like, we have to have a Valentine's Day party. We have to get decorations. I need to be making signs. He's very creative. So, like, he always wants to do art projects. AKA he really just wants to use every single sheet of paper and draw the same pictures over and over again, which he would really appreciate this kit this week because he loves to put rainbows on anything and everything. But yeah, so he is super into them. At Valentine's Day, we did cupcakes, he did all sorts of stuff. And so same with St. Patrick's Day. Like, literally as soon as Valentine's Day was over, this kid was ready for St. Patrick's Day. And I was like, dude, it's February. It's still February. We are not making St. Patrick's Day stuff now. Like, that's silly. We're not doing it. I'm sorry. But those cupcakes, because of course when we make them, he doesn't want anybody to eat them until the actual holiday. And so I was like, we cannot save cupcakes for 2 months. Or for like 3 weeks. That's ridiculous. But he did start drawing stuff right away. Like, he started drawing everything with 4-leaf clovers. And he's so funny too, like, because he likes to copy what I draw. Because a lot of times, like, if he's doing something, like if he's making some sort of picture or poster, like, usually I'm right there next to him doing something similar, you know. I mean, I'm not making a poster, but usually I'm like, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I will be doing something similar. So anyway, he likes to copy me. So we were doing 4-leaf clover stuff the other night. And I don't know where I was going with that. But, oh, so he's just been super excited about it. So I feel like I've already, like, been celebrating St. Patrick's Day for, like, a week. Or 2 weeks. And did I get a package on Monday? I don't think that I did, but let me double check. I did. I got 2 packages. So let's change that around. Ooh, that always makes me nervous when I have to pull something up. but luckily that wasn't too long after, so it didn't have too much time to stick. Okay. So the other thing about the St. Patrick's Day that I didn't realize was like a thing. I don't know. We didn't do it when I was little. But apparently it's like a huge thing at school and for these kids. Like I feel like there's any reason to celebrate a holiday, we've come up with a character for it. Not that a leprechaun is a new idea or anything, but apparently at schools now, the kids make leprechaun traps. I don't really know how I feel about it. Seems a little odd to me, but yeah. So they make leprechaun traps, and there's it's a whole thing. Like it's a whole to do. It's not just like like you hope that he's coming or whatever. You're supposed to literally make a trap. Like, so for Valentine's Day, you know, they do like Valentine's Day boxes so you can exchange Valentine's Day cards and whatnot. Well, this, you have to create a leprechaun trap. So we had to get the stuff for it. And apparently he had made one last year and his parents were like, why don't we reuse it? And he's like, heck no, I cannot reuse the same kit. The same thing. Like I need a new one. I need to have new stuff. Cause again, he loves all these art projects. So any excuse to, you know, create something new. He was like, no. We have to go get new stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I'm with him most of the afternoon, Monday through Friday. So usually I am the one who does school stuff with him, but because this said like strictly, well, it didn't say only family members can work on it, but because it was like a family project, they really wanted to take him and do all that stuff. So all week I just heard about his planning and stuff. And then they finally went this last weekend to get the materials that they needed and all that, but then we couldn't find gold coins. And it was a whole to-do about that stuff. And then, dang, so like I guess if the leprechaun, I don't know. I guess if the leprechaun comes no matter what, you know, like he's gonna come visit you, but either you will catch him and your trap works, or he just trashes the place. I don't really understand. It doesn't make any dang sense to me. Who thought about this? Who thought of this idea up? I don't know. Maybe I was just deprived as a child. But I mean, we celebrated other things like Easter, Valentine. We did all that stuff. I just feel like now the schools are looking for anything to create a project. And maybe it's just because he's young. I mean, I'm sure it's because he's younger. You know, like they don't have homework. So like once a month they have to do some sort of little family arts and crafts project. But I don't know. I think it's a little nuts. Especially because they, some of the kids, well, obviously there's different classes in the school, but some of the classes caught the leprechaun and some of them didn't. And, you know, I don't know. I just was, as soon as I walked up and heard a different class say that they caught him, and then I heard kids coming out of his class like crying because they didn't catch him, I was like, OMG, let's get out of this area as quickly as possible, because he would totally be the kind of kid that would fall apart if the leprechaun, if he didn't catch one and somebody in other classes did. You know, he'd be like, oh, you know, I don't understand what I did wrong. He'd be very hard on himself. So I was like, let's get out of here. But I was babysitting him last night, and his mom did say that she got a whole bunch of stuff to catch the leprechaun, or like show that he's been there. So she got like Lucky Charms and whatever else, so that it seemed like he came to their house, which is cute. I approve of that message. I don't know. I didn't really do too much on Tuesday, I don't think. Hold on, let me look. I'm not doing a very good job of checking what I was actually doing. That was Sunday. Tuesday. Oh, well, I watched The Bachelor. I was going to say I cooked dinner Monday night. And we cleaned out his closet, which was a task, let me tell you. And then I watched The Bachelor Tuesday morning, so let me mark that. Oh, just flung my glitter headers off the table. Okay. There's that for Tuesday morning. And then Tuesday afternoon, I went and got my car washed because it was dirty. I guess I used the pancakes. Dun dun dun. Oy. Seriously, this year is flying by. I'm sure everybody's feeling the same way. Oh well, I hope everybody's feeling the same way. Or maybe I don't hope that. Maybe you want the year to last forever. I don't know. I just feel like we blinked and all of a sudden it's freaking, well, it's still the middle of March. But I feel like before we know it, it's going to be April. Like, I feel like the next couple weeks are going to be busy, 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 busy. And then it's going to be April. And that's just crazy to me. Okay, I want a, wait, what day is? Yeah, okay. A full-ish box and I have hair in my mouth. Okay, and then I probably need a medium-sized washi strip. Oh, my nails are bad. I gotta fix those immediately. This is not how I want to live my life. Whoa. Covering the rainbow a little bit, but that's okay. It's okay. Okay, Wednesday. Here's the big thing that happened Wednesday in case you were not aware, but I'm sure you were. The internet broke. Not even kidding. Not the whole internet, but the important internet, or in my world, the important internet broke. Instagram was being crazy. And I thought it was just because I was uploading. I thought it was because I was loading videos quickly on my stories because I was watching Bachelor, the actual finale on Wednesday morning, and so I kept trying to like hit post to stories, and it was like, nope, you can't. And I thought that was super weird, but then I couldn't like stop and focus on that. So I just kind of was like, okay, maybe it's just, maybe my internet's like cutting out or being weird. I don't know. So I just kept on moving along with my stories. Then once The Bachelor was over, I started like actually trying to watch people's stories and nothing was loading. Nothing. And then Instagram kept like freezing on me. So I don't know what the heck it was, but my Instagram like slowly started cutting out and then finally was just kind of like not working ever again. But I mean, other people's internet was broken too, just me. Because then I Googled, because I was like, what the heck is happening in the world right now? Can't see anything. I don't know what to do. Just weird. And sure enough, that was the first thing that popped up when I typed that into Google or into Safari. Was, you know, March 13, internet breaks. So that happened. It was a very quiet Wednesday since there was no social media. And I guess like it didn't, I don't think it really affected my Facebook. It did kind of like glitch out because it kept showing me the same top posts or whatever, you know? So that was kind of weird. But that didn't bother me that much. It just was, I mean, it was a little annoying having to see the same stuff over and over again, but that's fine. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna mark for Wednesday is internet broken, because it was. But yeah, I mean, like it was broken all day. All day. Mine was not fixed until like it came back on for a minute for me, like halfway through the day, but then it cut back out. And I couldn't watch stories until like 10 o'clock that night, which was no. Okay, sorry, the camera cut off, and it probably is going to cut out again, so I had to do a little bit of math to see what I wanted to do. And actually, I think what I'm going to do, OMG, is lay the stickers down crooked. But I actually think I'm going to fast forward through the first part of this, which if I did, you would have already seen, but so I think I need to just re-say what I said during the first 10 minutes of this, but we'll see. We'll see how it works. Okay, so Wednesday, internet broke. Oh, and The Bachelor that morning. I need to get a bigger thing is what I need to do, honestly. You guys are probably like, a bigger what? A bigger thing. What's the word? Not hard drive. Storage on the camera. I need a bigger thingy. Oh my god, why is that word completely gone out of my brain? But yeah, anyway. Okay, so that was that. Thursday. What happened Thursday? Well, let's get to Thursday. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Thursday, I did a whole bunch of research on Thursday. Where is that sound coming from? Oh, someone's talking right outside my window. Okay, Thursday. Let's get the little things. I did a whole bunch of research because, and I don't think it's a secret. I don't really want to get my hopes up in case it doesn't work, but right now, my husband and I are potentially going to be moving. And so my nutcase self decided to ignore the children screaming outside, please. Decided to start looking up stuff on Thursday for that because I don't know, like moves stress me out, but they also are super exciting to me because like I was telling Michelle that since I moved to college when I was 18, I've moved, what the heck? I've moved almost every like 9 to 12-ish months since then. Like I've not stayed, well, I've stayed in this, I lived in Atlanta for a big chunk of that time, but like I would move apartments, or I'd move into a different house, or I'd move dorms, whatever it was. Like I was constantly moving. And so in my head, when I get to like 8 months, 9 months, I start to kind of panic and I'm like, it's time to move again. Like I don't like it here. I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to move. And so I was already starting to hit that point because we're at a year mark in this apartment. Almost. April will be a year. And so I was already like itching to move. But he is gone on deployment right now. So me trying to move without him seemed like quite the task and something I didn't really want to do. Especially because like he'd want to be a part of the process. Like he doesn't care that much, but I'm sure he would have wanted to check and, you know, be a part of the process. And he couldn't be since he's not here. So we extended our lease, which made me even more anxious because, like I said, you know, like I wanted to be out of here. This, so when he brought up, first of all, he knows that Vegas is not my first choice of location to live. Like I just said, I have always lived in Atlanta. I grew up there. I went to school there. That is just home to me. And he's from Oregon, but he's been away from home way longer than I have. So he knows that this is not my ideal location, and he knows that I would do anything to move back to the East Coast. So when he brought up the idea of moving, I immediately was like, let's do it. I mean, if it's possible, let's do it. I'm ready to be out of here, so to speak. And I'm glad that he understands that and doesn't like hate me for feeling that way. But yeah, I feel like I should put something here. Sorry, I'm looking for something to stick there because I feel like I should break that up a little bit. But actually, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it. So Thursday is when I really started to look at all that kind. Well, actually, I'd looked at it before, but Thursday is the day that we actually kind of narrowed down our potential list. Like, he is in the military, so it's not like we can really choose where we want to go next. It's up to, it's more like where he has to go wherever they need someone. But we get to make a like a dream sheet, I guess, like a potential where we would want to be if we got to pick. But at the end of the day, we don't get to pick. So Thursday was the day that I had done all the research the weekend, like the past couple days, and we pro-conned it, like all of them, all of the potential places. We said, you know, go down the list and say, like, that sounds super dumb, but we did like the best parts of those locations, like why would we pick those places, and then we put them in order based on those, and then I did the opposite, and I just was like, let's think of like worst case scenario about the places that we have on the list and what that would be. And that quickly eliminated quite a few of our options. And then, we just kind of kept pro-conning over and over and over again until finally we had cut out, a decent number of them, and we both had some of the same matching ones. And I said, okay, so let's just do a list just based on the ones that we both have on our list. And maybe it's weird that we did it this way, but I kind of was like, if we were being totally selfish and not thinking about the other person at all, which of course we are, but if we weren't, where would you want to be? And of course his is more the West Coast and mine is more the East Coast. So when we had some that matched, that was what went on the final list for us. And I think we narrowed it down pretty well. I'm sure that it will change, the order, that we want those to be in will change, but I'm pretty happy with the list that we have now. and we'll just have to see what happens, you know, like I said, it's not like we can really decide or really have a big opinion on it. But it's something to look, it's something I'm looking forward to, the potential of a move. Because the desert is just not my scene. Like it's, I started to say it's dark. It's not dark. It's brown. It's just really brown and dusty, and I have, you know, like I said, I always lived in Atlanta. I went to camp each summer, and I didn't tell you where I went, but I would go to camp each summer in North Carolina. So I am used in the mountains of North Carolina. Let me specify that, not just random old North Carolina. So I am, hey, I'm dying. I'm not a mountain. I started to say I'm a mountain girl, but I'm not really an outdoorsy mountain kind of person. But I appreciate the mountain, like those views, like the mountain, the green mountains, the fall, the leaves changing, and you know, my mom is in New York and Connecticut, and my brother's up there. He's been up there, so like I've spent a lot of time up in the Northeast New England area, if you will. And that, it's just so pretty and so colorful. And Vegas, other than the lights and the signs, is not colorful at all. So it's just, it just was a really big change for me. And everybody that I, like, other than the people that I've met here in Vegas, which don't get me wrong, they are fabulous people. I have thoroughly enjoyed getting to know them and will obviously miss them if and when we move. However, everyone that I knew for the first 26 years of my life lives in Atlanta, or 24 years of my life lives in Atlanta, and I have family in Atlanta. And just, it's just home. It's home to me. And Atlanta is actually not on the list of places that we will potentially go. But I would like to be within driving distance of Atlanta. It's just so much easier. You know, like when I'm here, I have to get on a freaking plane and it takes 5 hours and 3 time zones. And it just takes so much time and energy to move, to go there. And that's hard. When I was used to be able to hop in a car and drive somewhere. Like when I was in college, my mom lived, actually she lived in North Carolina. When I was in college, just outside of Atlanta. And so like on the weekends, if I wanted to go home, I would literally like wake up either Friday morning or Saturday morning and get in the car and drive. And I'd be like, I could leave in the morning and be in North Carolina by lunch. And I miss that. I miss being able to do that. We cannot do that here in Vegas. Like it's a 24 something hour drive, or like almost 30-hour drive for me to go. Camera died again. Sorry. I was talking about how it was hard to drive. But it is. So anyway, that is a potentially exciting thing that might be happening this year in the nearish future. I don't know. Anyway, moving on to Friday. Friday. Oh, that leads me into Friday. Okay. Because Friday, I lost my mind a little bit. Not really, but kind of. Friday night is usually when I FaceTime my friend from Atlanta, who now lives in Tennessee. Allie is our FaceTime nights. So I FaceTimed her. Well, hold on. Let me put this down in the right order. Let me make sure I have this right. Where the heck? Okay, I was like, I know these things exist. I also finally remembered what the thingy is in my camera. It's called an SD card. I'm sure some of you are like, you're an idiot. How do you not know what this thing is called? I do. It just, for whatever reason, slipped my brain for a few minutes there, but I'm back. Okay, so anyway, Allie, Sunday, Saturday, Friday. Woo! Where am I? Okay, so Friday I worked a weird shift because he had a movie night at school and his parents wanted to take him. And then I did FaceTime with Allie, and I FaceTimed with Michelle because, well, I FaceTimed with Allie, got off the phone with her, and like usually our FaceTimes are a happy time, but for whatever reason, I think also because of like the potential moving nonsense, I got so emotional and so upset when we got off the phone. It was a disaster. And so then I was on the phone with my husband, and, you know, his solution, which was very nice, was like, let's book a flight for you so you can go back to Atlanta sometime soon. And because I was all emotional, I was like, that's not going to do anything. That won't help me. That'll just make everything more sad. Blah, 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 blah. Like I had already fallen down the emotional rabbit hole at that point. So there was no turning back. But then I got off the phone with him because his internet kept being super weird. And I was on the phone with Michelle, and I like literally I FaceTimed her and she answered. And I was like, help me stop crying. I was super emotional. I'm losing my mind. Talk to me about planner stuff. And she was like, I forgot what she said. She said something about something. And immediately I was like, I can't. Oh, I think she was talking about fanny packs. Was she talking about fanny packs? I don't know. I think she was talking about fanny packs. Anyway, whatever she did, she distracted me. And I was grateful for that. But yeah, that was FaceTime and mini meltdown Friday night. Saturday was yesterday. OMG. Okay, well, let me also say this. Friday night, after my little meltdown, I fell asleep just before midnight, which might not seem early to you guys, but I had been staying up super late the past few nights because my brain was running with ideas of moving. So I went to bed just before midnight, which was fantastic. Except for, then I woke up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I couldn't go back to sleep. I could not for the life of me go back to sleep. It was awful. I was just wide awake. My brain was like, what do you want to do? It's time to wake up. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's the middle of the night. I should be sleeping. And I forgot to put TVs down. That's annoying, but whatever. We're moving on. But yeah, I couldn't sleep. And I ended up staying awake until 6, 7 a.m. on Saturday. Yeah. Fantastic. Oh, I have stuff coming from Amazon Prime today. I should probably check if it's here. So Saturday was basically a waste of time because I was tired from not sleeping because I woke up at okay, so I went to bed at like midnight, woke up at 3:30, was up from 3:30 until about 7 a.m. Like the sun was out, literally, the sun was up. I finally went back to sleep, fell asleep for like 2 hours because there was something being released that morning and I wanted to get up and get it and make sure I didn't have to worry about that selling out. So I did that. I literally woke up 5 minutes before, fell asleep. Michelle texted me saying, are you awake? Or like, did you get it? Or something like that. And I was like, Oh, she tagged me. She tagged me. And because my phone was like literally on my chest because I fell asleep looking at the item. When she tagged me and it like buzzed like right on my chest and I was like, whoa. Then I woke back up and was like, okay, I'm buying it now. And then as soon as I bought that, I fell back asleep. Oh, I swear I'm going to be nocturnal. So I fell asleep and then I didn't wake up until like 1:30 in the afternoon on Saturday. But I feel like I'm pretty caught up on sleep because last night I went to bed probably around the same time, like 1 o'clock, midnight, 1 o'clock. And I woke up at 7:30, which I mean, that's 6.5 hours of sleep. So I'll probably take a nap at some point today, or I'll maybe just try and push through and make it till tonight. but I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see how my day goes. Okay, so Saturday, I babysat. So I want to use, I also have, we watched 101 Dalmatians, which I think is on one of my foil sheets, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a look. I got the SPC Disney foil stuff. Oh, that is not the foil I want to use. Ugh. Is it on here? It's not. How is 101 Dalmatians not on the Disney movie list? Riddle me that! Am I just not seeing it? Am I dumb? No, it's not on here. What in the world? Well, that's upsetting, but have no fear because I just ordered, which it's probably not going to be on here either because I said I just ordered the Disney Princess sheet from whatchamacallit, but it's probably not going to be on here because there's no Disney Princess in that. Maybe it's because it's not a Disney Princess and she just did, but neither is Lady and the Tramp and the Lion King. I just got onesies from Coffee Monsters Co., but who's texting me? Yeah, there is no onesie that symbolizes. I'm just gonna have to use a regular onesie. Oh, that's so frustrating. All right. Crushing Dreams. It's fine. I don't know how I'm gonna mark this now. I was super excited that I'd get to use these for once. Anyway, okay. I will still use this. Okay, anyway, that's what I watched. I babysat. Well, I didn't babysit. I just went to work. I don't know. It wasn't during normal work hours. I went to work at 7 o'clock last night and didn't get done until midnight. So in my eyes, I was babysitting and not working. Plus, it's just different. Like, I don't do all the same stuff I do when I'm at work, when I babysit. Like I said, I get there at nighttime. So literally we just hang out for a little bit and then he goes to bed. How do I want to do this? This is going to be a lot of just green, but that's okay. Whatever. Whatever. Where is my solid? Thank you. I mean, I guess I could do this, actually, but then I think there won't be enough room for my... There will not. Okay, so... Get this to work. Alright, I'll do this here, so there's like a solid color below. I hope my head's not in the frame, because you'd see my really dirty hair. My Once More with Love stuff, actually, I just ordered some new stuff. It should be here at some point. Soon, hopefully. Will this work? Let's see. It does. Thank goodness. Oh, I just dug my nail into that one. Okay, I don't really love how that's going, but whatever. I'll manage. Okay. Then I think I will have deleted the part that is the big thing that happened today. But Saturday, I talked to my mom, I talked to my brother, and they agreed to help me try and get tickets to the SPC party. And those were released this morning. So, yeah, I think I will have cut that part out. Because the first part, when I was putting all this basic stuff down, was me talking about that. But I think I'm going to cut that because my video is going to already be like an hour long. So anyway, Sunday, I had all my alarms set last night. I was super nervous going to bed last night because I was like, I'm not going to wake up. Everything's going to be ruined. That's just the pessimist, half glass empty for me. Glass half empty. Oh my God, I can't. But yeah, so I was super nervous about that, but it all worked out and I woke up on time. And yeah, so Sunday morning, alarm set, go time. I woke up and started texting Brooke, and Michelle texted me at like just before 9 o'clock and was like, I'm awake. Do you need me? And yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed because I told my brother had to do it as a guest. Like he couldn't sign into my account because then he'd be logged into my account and then we'd have 2 tickets in the cart. So, you know, but I was actually pretty impressed because he somehow managed to fill in all the guest information on the website quicker than I even got the ticket into my cart. So he was like, okay, should I press purchase? Should I press purchase? And I was like, hold on. Let me see. I'm about to press purchase too. Because as soon as it like actually started working, the site, as soon as I logged in, like all my info was there. So all I had to do was press buy or purchase or whatever, and it was ready. And so I didn't want us to end up with 2. So I was like, hold on. Let me just try really quick. Okay, lost my train of thought. Anyway, it worked. I pressed enter and I got my ticket, and that was super exciting. And so then I told my brother, I was like, cancel. You don't need to buy one because I just bought one. So that's what I did this morning. I talked about that for like 20 minutes earlier. But I think what I was talking about earlier was just that I'm so excited to go back and to see who all is getting their tickets. And it's just been like an exciting morning. It's like Christmas morning, you know? Like I woke up feeling like, okay, let's do this. I also woke up with stomach ache because when I get nervous, I have stomach issues. TMI, sorry. But yeah, so as soon as I bought it, I just was super excited. Then I went and Brooke and I were texting back and forth saying like, I got mine, she got hers. And then I went to the hotel website to book the hotel room because we needed to get on that. And I thought about doing it earlier, but then I was like, I don't want to jinx myself. So I'm just going to wait and see what happens. See if I, see if we get it. And if we get it, I'll book the hotel room. If we don't, then there's no harm, no foul. But we did. So that was awesome. I'm also going to mark, oh yes. See, this is all making sense now. I'm going to mark, I had Chick-fil-A yesterday, I forgot. But I'm going to mark it and then use my chicken onesie. People wondered what I was going to use all my onesies for. And they have purpose. Super cute chicken onesie purpose. But yeah, I'm super excited to be going back. This will be my 2nd year at SPC. It was my first planner event that I went to when I went last year. I'm not going to put anything here because I'm not 100% sure what's happening tonight. I might go to Michelle's. But yeah, it was my first planner event and last year when I went. And I was so nervous, but so excited when I got there and met my first person. We all went to Velvet Taco the first day. Everyone, like, I guess it was Saturday. Maybe it was Friday. I don't remember how it worked. But yeah, we all went to Velvet Taco, and like I was so nervous. Like I've talked about it before, but I have really bad anxiety, especially in social situations. Like I have really bad social anxiety, and so I was so nervous, so nervous. But we had been talking on the page, saying like who wants to go get lunch, who's going to be there. Oh, not in focus or not in frame. And Brooke had said she was going to be there, and so like we had talked a couple times back and forth, like we were messaging saying like, do you know where this place is, blah blah blah. And as soon as I got there, like everything was fine. Like I sat down next to Brooke, we started talking. I met other people. Holly Plans came up and she was like giving us some stuff. What did she give us? I think it was Holly. I think Holly came up. I was still so nervous at that point. Like that chunk of time was a little bit of a blur. But anyway, we got some stuff. I swear I think it was Holly, but I might be wrong. And then we just kind of hung out at I wanted to say the district, at the Domain all day. And it was super fun. Like, it was super, super fun. And then that night, I was hanging out with Kay, and we were at the Punch Bowl because people had recommended it from the year before, saying that they went for brunch and blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, I want to go. Like, I want to see what it's all about. So that's where we went for dinner slash, like, I don't know, just hanging out. And Kay stayed, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm not a very good rememberer. It was probably in my bullet journal from last year. I should probably look. But anyway, whoever, oh, dang it. I keep taking it out of the frame. Whoever was with me stayed. Like, we met Lisa. It was me, Kay, and Lisa. But anyway, I don't remember if Lisa stayed or Kay stayed. I kind of think it was Lisa who stayed. I don't know. Anyway, whoever it was, whoever left got up to leave, and I was like, I think I want to stay. Like, I think I'm going to hang out here. Like, what if they come? Like, if they come. You don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just getting scatterbrained. If, like Jessica and Andrea and Kirsten and all of them, like, they had been talking about how they were going to dinner and how they were going to go out and karaoke that night. And I was like, what if they flip and come here and we leave? And so we stayed, and sure enough, they all walked in, and I was like, oh my God. I was fangirling so hard, and they were all so, so nice. So it was really great to be able to get to know them and meet them that night and just kind of hang out with them and be a little silly. Although I wasn't really silly. I just kind of was sitting there like, OMG, am I really like interacting and getting to meet these people that I've watched on YouTube and seen on Instagram and stuff like that. But anyway, all this to say, the SPC party was a really great experience, and I am super excited to go back. And when I was talking about it earlier, but then I deleted the sound for that. What I was saying is that, to me, it's the easiest way for me to relate to it is like when I went to summer camp every summer. That's the easiest way for me to explain it, is like, that's how I feel about it, is I am going back to camp. Like, I'm going to see the people and hang out with those people and get to have such a good time again. And this year, I think it's gonna be really awesome because it's at this awesome hotel, and everything's gonna be pretty close to like the hotel that we're staying at and everything. So I think it's gonna be really great, and I cannot wait. Like, I am so, so, so excited. And I told Michelle, was like, are you gonna go back to sleep now that you bought your ticket? And I was like, no, I'm on such an adrenaline rush right now. Like, I don't think I could sleep if I tried. I mean, I probably could, but I don't think I will. Because I'm just so excited and, you know, happy that this is happening. So if you're going to the SPC party, I am super excited to get to meet you. And that's also like the thing. There's so many people that, now that I've been, like, I feel like I can say it, but like, there's so many people on Instagram or like talking about how they've never been and they're super nervous and they don't know anybody. So like, should they go? Will it still be fun? And my answer to that is yes. But I will say, SPC is such like a niche of planner people. Like, if you don't buy SPC kits and if you're not an SPC person, then this probably is not the party for you. Like, just because it's such like an SPC thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. The best way I can explain it is kind of like, I don't know. I don't even want to say that. Like, I don't know. Michelle and I both are planner people, but she likes completely different planner shops than I do. Like, we are completely different planner people. She does Hobonichi, and she does mostly lettering, and she, you know, does white space, and that's not me. I am no white space. I always have kits, unless I just don't plan that week. Like, I have kits and stuff, and that's not who she is. But we're both still planner people, and I think like the SPC party is great, and if you're a social butterfly, it's super awesome too. But for the most part, I just feel like unless you, you know, shop SPC and know the SPC people and know those, like the girls that are in that community and the people that are in that community, like I just don't know that it would be that exciting, you know? Like it would be like going to a concert to a band you don't even like. There you go. That's how I'll say it. You know, like why would you go? That just wouldn't be fun. I mean, like it would still be fun. You'd still have a good time. It's still a party. It's still a concert or whatever. But it wouldn't be as fun as if you got a ticket to see somebody that you actually like follow and know the lyrics to and can sing along to. So that's probably the best way to say it. But I'm super excited, and the people that have been saying like it's their first year, obviously this is in the SPC Facebook groups and Instagrams and stuff like that. So I just have been trying to convince people to go because I think it was an awesome experience and I had a lot of fun. And obviously, like I said, I'm going back this year because it was that fun, and things are going to be a little different this year. She's doing like all her own swag, and a couple other like different things like that. But I mean, I'm still excited to go. I still think it's going to be a good time, and I don't know. I'm super excited. I'm probably going to like watch all this stuff back and be like, what were you talking about, you crazy person? But yeah, that's that. And I'm pretty much done. I'm going to put this little things down, even though it's not really little things, but I want it to match, and I don't like the color of the other one that said goals. So I'm going to put this one down. I'm not even going to white it out because I'm hoping this will be dark enough, although I'm probably going to regret that. No, I think it works. And I'll just white out this. Actually, I'm not going to. I do have to pick out washi, but I'm going to do that off camera because that's a lot of that. I got to try it a lot of washi. I will probably put some little things down. Let me just figure out where my page flags are. Facebook is blowing up now that everyone's got tickets and stuff. And Insta. But I'm super excited about who all is going. Or so far who has said they're going. Irene from Simply Gilded is going again. Holly from Holly Plans is going. S'more Crafter says she's going. Delilah from Sticky Essentials is going. I assume that Jessica J. Crew is going to be there. I think she has said that she's going to be there. So that will be fun. And it just is an all-around fun time of year. Although it's going to be 1,000 degrees. So that won't be that fun. But it'll all be worth it. I just heard something ding. Oh, my doorbell. It's the Amazon people. But I don't like answering my doorbell, especially because I'm still kind of like in my pajamas. But I'll go get that in a second. Okay, chicken onesie. Chicken onesie. This is seriously going to be the longest thing ever, but hopefully you guys will have enjoyed it, and this just means I should probably do more. Oh my god, they're still ringing the doorbell. I should do rewind plans. Plan with me instead. Hold on, let me go check. OMG, that was so annoying. Like, I think because he heard me, he kept ringing the doorbell and ringing the doorbell. But like, honestly, I don't have pants on, so then I answered the, like, I cracked the door, and he's like trying to like shove the package through the door. And so I was like, that's okay, just put it down, just put it down. He's like, okay, here, and like literally like pushes the door open and shut. Anyway, my Amazon package is here. I swear. I ordered Happy Scrappy albums, so that's exciting. Let me zoom out a little bit. Oh, that's kind of cute, but it doesn't really match that day. I don't know. I'll probably just fill this part out later because I didn't really think I had that much, and I don't want to make you guys watch this happen for like 45 minutes. I can use this little camera sticker, even though this is not what my filming. I don't have somebody filming me, but I can put this little guy down. Ta-da! Because I filmed a video for once in my life. I don't know. I swore the new year was going to come around. I was going to be better at it, and I just wasn't. But anyway, I think that, oh, I know what I can put down. Well, again, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna leave it for now. Anyway, this is my spread so far for this week. I've got to turn this camera off, and I didn't put the date dots down, but that's okay. You can just imagine. Here they are. But yeah, here's my week, and I hope that you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble about a whole bunch of stuff, and hopefully I will get back on this filming habit so that I can put some more videos out there, because like I said, I don't have the best posting schedule ever, but that's okay. It's okay. I don't want to do it if I'm not in the mood. Like today I was in the mood. I was happy. I had stuff to talk about, and it turned out, I think, pretty good. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have a fabulous week next week, and I will probably, yeah, spring. I do have a kit planned, and I have some stuff going on this weekend, so I will probably be back next weekend with a rewind of this coming week. So yeah, anyway, hope everybody has a great Sunday, and I will talk to you later. Bye.